Welcome back to another episode of Hikes and Walks, part 2 of the Waterfall Loop Trail at Guntersville State Park in Guntersville, Alabama. At the end of part 1, the edit was a little bit rough. I thought I had cut that part out, but so I didn't catch it till after I posted it, so I do apologize for the rough ending. But what happened at the end of part 1 is, like, when I shut off the camera, I came upon an elderly couple, and I turned off the camera and asked them about the waterfall, and the man kind of laughed and he said, "I think it's over there," and he points to the direction to the left, where we're about to head in part 2. So we go down the Butler Pass Trail looking for like a little waterfall, and we kind of discover that, I don't see no waterfall. And then we backtrack, and then we find a side trail that we missed while we were on Butler Pass, and we go up that trail for about 5 to 10 minutes and hit the lodge parking lot, and then decide there's no waterfall up there. And then we start to make our way back down. Now, this part, depending on how long it is, it may just be the part of us going on Butler passing up to the lodge. But if it's not long enough, I'm going ahead and include the descent back down the trail, back down to the parking lot on that. So this could either be like a 10 to 15 minute video for part 2, or it could be in 30 to 35 minutes. If there's enough footage there to include to make a part 3, I will do that. But if not, this will conclude in part 2. But either way, once I get done in the editing room, I'll let you know in text at the end of the video if there's going to be a part 3 to this series or not. Again, sorry for the delay. It's been about 3 weeks since I posted part 1. But had some sick children, flu-like symptoms and stuff. Got a little stomach virus myself. So one thing after the other, and then just being busy with life. But once I get this posted, I'll go ahead and put this part out, and hopefully it may finish up with this video. But if there's another video, I'll put it out in the next week and a half. And then I'll start working on some new stuff. I'm going to start with a new model. I'm going to include more, vlog type shots, and more about traveling to the trail and traveling from the trail, kind of including like stops along the way and stuff like that, to kind of like a diary type vlog type video, but still keep the filming every inch of every step of the trail as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Okay. Took a little break to check my map and to talk with some fellow hikers. And I believe this way right here, it has this going up this way right here. So the fellow hiker said that it's not much of a waterfall now. It's a seasonal waterfall, so there's probably no water running whatsoever because it's been really dry. But we'll try it. Yeah, this is part of the hike out here. That's going close to the lodge here, but pretty there. Even if there's no waterfall, it's just a pretty little hike through here. Enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, the official out here is Butler's Pass. So okay, on Butler's Pass State Park. We still got us going a little further out here. So if the directions that the fellow hikers gave me and the app is telling me the seasonal waterfalls out here on Butler's Pass Trail. So let's go out here a little bit further, and then we'll turn around. Again, if you see any like stops for like 5 to 10 seconds, that's just me checking my app. Okay. Checking the map on my app to make sure where we're at, where we're heading. So this right here may be the start of the waterfall. You can see no water running today, which I didn't think there would be. And then coming down, let's check that out through the trees there, going down that way. So I think the waterfall will be right around here, even though there'll be no water running. Yeah, as you can see to the left right here, you can definitely see in wetter times the water be going down there for sure. So let's just see where they have me turning around at. They don't have me going all the way down Butler Pass. Okay. And I've got off trail somewhere, so I'll stop filming right now and we'll, yeah, I'm starting on the wrong trail. I need to go north, so I'm going to pick back up here in a minute. Okay, I continued down the wrong path. I was down on Butler's Pass, saying there's a waterfall there, but this is up where going to the waterfall, I believe. They call it instead of the Waterfall Loop Trail, the signs here have Nature Loop to Lodge. And going up, so one thing about my channel, when I go chasing waterfalls, I go during the dry season, so there's no views available whatsoever for you. That's just a joke, but that's the way it's going to work out today. I don't think there'll be any views whatsoever for you today of the waterfall, but I wanted to do this trail because it's in my book, and this is the time frame that worked out. So we'll have other trails with other waterfalls to hike on. So I can't believe I missed it. It was just right on the right, and I completely missed it here. There's a chestnut oak tree here. Well, my app said I'm still off route, but I'm not sure. This may not be it either, folks. I think I am struggling to find where this dry waterfall's at. It has us going on the right path now. Yeah, it says I'm on the right path. So I was talking to my friend, and okay. And nature trail going across the road here. Nature loop to Lodge. And we're here at a parking lot. Okay, we're at the lodge, and so I believe on Butler's Pass that was the waterfall, but okay, here at the lodge. So okay, we're gonna make our way back down and then head on. So just to get things straight, I think where I went on the Butler Pass Trail, I think that might be like the seasonal waterfall over there, and this right here is like continues up to the lodge. Not really sure. Don't think this is part of the waterfall loop, but we're going to add it to us. We'll pick back up when we get back to where we first came off on the side trail. Okay, we're back at where the trail originally diverged from the first diverge from the trail. We're back to that spot. We're heading back down where we came from. I won't film all the way down since we've already seen most of the hike coming up. Just going to film my outro. Thank you again for watching episode of Hikes and Walks. This was an attempt at the Waterfall Loop Trail. Could not really find the loop at the top. My Hiking Alabama book says it's a 1.6 mile lollipop loop, but so I might have hiked past the waterfall. On the side right there said the waterfall seasonal is down here, which, with being dry, I would not have known. So I think we hiked past the waterfall loop and came up. We went up to the lodge. So there's not really a rhyme or reason to this hike. I followed one map on all trails pro app, and it led me to the lodge. One thing about that is that the map of all trails app, it's set by other hikers who've come through here using the app. You're kind of using their maps. So if someone went to the lodge and on their hike and came back down,
you know, it would have you doing that as well. So, but I'll keep recording until we get down here and we can see something maybe would look like a waterfall during the wet season. But had a fun hiking trip out here in the woods on the nature loop, Butler Pass, the Waterfall Loop Trail as well, which might just be called the nature loop. I don't know. I'll hear it. But if my math is correct in the book, the hiking out of the book, 1.6 miles would be like 0.8 up, 0.8 back down. So but if I don't see anything that looks like a dry waterfall, I'll record just a few more minutes here. But I think we've seen everything that we're going to see on this trip, on this trail. I hope you enjoyed it, even though there was no waterfall today, and I'm not quite sure where it's at. I hope you enjoyed the hike anyway. It was a good uphill hike. I got my blood pumping, and I appreciate it. All right, well, I'll just leave you filming until we get back to the parking lot. Still don't see anything that looks like a dry waterfall. Not quite sure. A fun trail out of the way is if you saw a trail to hike, you may or may not see any resemblance of a waterfall, and you may discover it, and I may be very poor at directions. But if you want this little hike to get your blood flowing, a nice heart rate up, this has some good uphills coming up to this area, and nice little walk through the woods. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. But looks like really just everything we've seen before, but something interesting may happen, so I'll keep it filming. The one thing that's fun about hiking on trail systems, and hiking where you don't usually go, is you never know. You never know what adventure has, lays ahead of you. And just when I go back and watch these videos for my own self, I'll just be thinking about. The waterfall loop hike that never was, but I still have a lot of great memories just being out here with my friend today, and him getting out here to hike and just get out in nature. 75 degrees, late September day. Had a vacation day today. I was able to get out and take take advantage of it. A bird. Not sure what type of bird. There's one camera. But not just think back on watching YouTube videos of other people, of other hikers, walking channels. You know, people that are hiking. So I've watched the trail, and it's like I can totally empathize with that because I really feel in our shoes. It's they did have the trail blazed a little bit. They did have it marked as a nature loop, but wow, what the hike that was in my book and on my app, not sure, they call it Waterfall Loop. So there could be better connecting the trails and hiking guides and hiking apps. They could connect better to what's out here, what's posted out here on the trail. You know, right here might be a part of a little waterfall. I don't know. Sorry about the quick turnaround. Didn't make it. Probably don't make you sick or anything, but this area could be part of the waterfall. I don't know. Going down now. Now, this is one of my favorite areas of the trail. If you watched the ascent up this trail, and you've already seen this, but if you're just watching the descent, this is a really neat part of the trail that I really dig. I love trails. If anybody out there watching this video can, put in the comments where I went wrong on today's topic, I'd appreciate it. Then I could come out here during a wet time and see the actual waterfall. But without any water standing on the trail or in the creek bed, it's just really hard to tell where a potential waterfall may be. Unless, again, once it's up to this area, steel. Oh. Not sure what that is. Something blocked off the tree. I would say this area right here may have been the waterfall area. if I had to guess, I'd guess about right here, maybe up in there. Because this is, I'm standing in a dry creek bed right here. Could be up in there. Could be over in there. I could see water rushing down here. So if I had to guess, I would say this would be the waterfall area. And we just hiked up to the lodge. And the waterfall would have continued down there that way. So if I had to guess, that would be it. About a 0.8 mile hiking, a 0.8 mile hike up from the parking lot. And you can see off to the left there. Well, we've gone 2.1 miles. It shows it's not too far from the parking lot. Been out here about an hour and 4 minutes. And one thing I was kind of telling my friend about on the book, I was reading the book, the Hiking Alabama book, about this trail, that it said 1.6 mile lollipop loop. And I had a time, 1 hour, and I was thinking, surely that can't be right. But, you know, I don't know if that's just for, you know, trying to get a time estimation for all shapes and all condition levels, because we've gone about 2.3.4 miles in a little over an hour, so we've doubled the estimate that was in the book. So I don't know if it was just an error in time, or if that's counting stops and starts and the original author. I don't know. I'd love the author of the book to stumble upon these videos one day and kind of give some insight. If you can buy the book, I would definitely recommend buying the book. But definitely have, besides the book, definitely have a GPS map app of trails, because that's my phone a friend or lifeline out here. Is the app to guide me by. And yes, full disclosure, I do pay a yearly membership for the app, but it really does keep me on path. Like when you don't have a cell phone signal, it keeps me on path, because it works. If you buy the yearly subscription, you can download the app to your phone directly, and it works off your phone's GPS, even if you don't have a cell phone signal. Here's some standing water right here. Pretty deep embankments down there, and coming back is that way is the rocks. If I can just pan up here, there. Not too much further back to the parking lot. It has this right here at the parking lot. Just here in a few more minutes. Right here, the road. The road down here is Aubrey Carr Drive through Guntersville State Park. You come in through, you enter the state park, you turn left up at the stop sign, and it's just up, the parking lot's up the road on the right, just a little piece. So that's where we parked today. But yeah, right up here. Right here through these trees, the tree line, is where we entered the trail. All right. Looks like there's quite a few hikers out here today. But thank you again for joining me. Another episodes of Hikes and Walks. We're back at the parking area on the where we started. The Terrell Trail to the right, the Moonshine Trail to the left, and the Waterfall or Nature Loop Trail ahead. Thank you again for another episode of Hikes and Walks. Join us next time. Hopefully we'll find our destination next time. Have a great day.